Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our new live chat. Uh, right. Who's Sebastian? I'm actually doing all right. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I remember you. It's been a long time since I've seen you on the chat. Mm. Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely long ago. Mm. Let's see. Yeah, that's my name. Oh no, that's fine. I get that all the time. Oh no, I was just busy sending the links. Mm. Yeah, I'm positive. I'm doing all right. Hmm. But one thing I could tell you for certain is that I'm really anxious to get on with this conversation revolving around what's been going on in Fortnite, involving a specific rap artist that I really wish that I did not have to talk about, but I might as well just do it anyways, since a lot of folks are really excited for his possible return to the item shop, what not. Mm, okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Streamyard live chat. Thanks for stopping in. So, we're going to be getting on to this whole conversation, and hopefully, that will get some other YouTubers to join this conversation, because I really do think that this is a serious discussion that should be brought to light. And I'm talking about the possibility of Travis Scott returning. A lot of information has been coming to surface. Hold on, let me get my glasses on because I definitely need to read a lot of the shit that has been skyrocketing. It's not even funny. Uh, uh, yeah, apparently, a lot of information has been coming to the horizon. It's not even funny. I'm just gonna Google it up real quick. Mm, yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to look it up on Google and making sure that I'm not missing any invites. Uh, okay, I found a news article. It's right over here. Is Travis Scott returning to Fortnite? And apparently, fans are calling for his return. Hence, him releasing a whole new album, and that is Utopia, that just recently came out not too long ago. Uh, Travis Scott's skin has become one of the rarest Fortnite cosmetic items, especially after being withdrawn due to controversy. However, after nearly 2 years, fans are requesting the skin's return to the game in anticipation of the upcoming album Utopia. Uh, yeah. So the main debacle with this whole story is that because he had released a new album, people are in such high demand for his cosmetic to return to the item shop in promotion for his new material. And we've been getting a whole lot of information online that has been coming to surface where fans are sending email to Epic Games and the CEO. Let me pull up his name because I can't remember who. Yeah, I just recently started following the guy. Here we go. Tim Sweeney, the Epic Games founder and CEO, emailed one of the fans not too long ago that Travis Scott is welcome back and they certainly don't need his permission to return to the item shop. And that definitely drew a whole lot of attention and it got a whole lot of people mad as shit crazy for the return for his cosmetic to come back to the item shop. And I don't know if it's gonna be possible or whether or not he's actually coming back, but you just never know in terms of one such artist who is majorly controversial over the years. Uh like I get that it's a rare cosmetic and the event was a huge success and fans were raging mad excited for that event, which took place years ago. And in fact, I was one of the participants who did appear into the live event that took place in Fortnite back in Chapter 2. I will admit that. And I was definitely blown away without a doubt. But I was at the same time not a huge fan of Travis Scott, but it was still really an exciting event. And people just couldn't really stop talking about it for months, even years since after it was released. Uh, and then you fast forward within a month or two, maybe 3, I can't remember specifically, but fast forward, you have the Astroworld event that took place years ago, and the lives of 10, maybe even more people have been lost since after that night, and it was a major catastrophe, and people really couldn't stop talking about it for months, and people were calling for the cancellation of Travis Scott. While on the other side of the fence, people are really still supporting this guy. And Epic Games had cut ties with the rap singer himself because of what went down. Hey, Bad Boy Gamer, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I hope you got the link. So anytime you want to join the conversation, it should be in the DM somewhere on the Instagram. Yeah, and by the way, I made sure to send out some DMs on a number of my supporters who also play Fortnite. I'm doing good, actually. I'm just a bit flabbergasted having to do this live stream, but I think that this is something that should be brought up in terms of you know who. The one that we all like to talk about in terms of the Fortnite community. Yeah, I've been hearing a whole lot of commotions that he's coming back August the 8th, but I am, however, a bit optimistic in terms of his return. Like, don't get your hopes up just quite yet because people are still raging mad against the rap artist himself. And as I said many times, I'm never a huge fan of Travis Scott, but I, however, do stand by the victims who have been brutally injured and who had their friends and loved ones died during those concert events. And I still stand by those people. I mean, should Travis Scott continue his music career? Absolutely not, but that's my opinion. And I'd imagine that God knows how many people are still going to be defending him and supporting him, whatever sort of platform that they're speaking out for him on, whether if it would be X, which is formerly known as Twitter, by the way, Facebook, Instagram, whatever source they choose to use in terms of promoting the guy. Uh, so apparently his possible return is technically confirmed by the CEO of Epic Games, but however, there's no official word as to when he's coming back. But people are speculating that it's August the 8th, but I'm, however, being optimistic about it, hence having to watch the whole bunch of fake news that has been coming to the horizon in terms of the Fortnite community. And I have quite done a whole lot of content in the past trying to debunk those theories. Uh, and I do remember in the past doing a whole live stream and posting a video about Travis Scott, Fortnite, why he's banned, why he shouldn't return, and I pretty much have already established that in the past, and yet people are still raving that he's coming back one way or the other. Uh, yeah, and I can't believe I'm saying this as of this very day. He's like one of the most talked about cosmetics in the history of the Fortnite community. It's not even funny. And sadly, there will be so many people still supporting him through hell and high water. Even for so many of the things he's done in the past, not just with Astroworld, but for encouraging his fans to jump off the balcony, leaving one of his fans paralyzed for the rest of his life. I don't know for certain if it's permanent, but I hope to God that he was able to gain his ability to walk. If not, then it is a really sad situation for this individual that he put himself into that situation. Yeah, apparently it's happening. Yeah, because he's got a whole new album out and people are pushing for his return in Fortnite. Yeah, it was really bad. So as I was saying, Travis Scott has done so many unforgivable things in the past throughout his entire career, and it is 100% understandable and very justified. Like, if I was a producer of a record company, I most certainly would not consider the idea of involving myself of somebody such as him ever returning to my record label or anything else of the sort. Deadpool's not here today, but it is really unspeakable with all the things that this guy has done. How's it going, Brandon and Venom? Welcome. So, thanks, Brandon. Really appreciate it. Forgive me if I'm being anxious or stuttering, but I'm trying to get through this live chat as I go forward, especially with you know who. Yeah, I'm trying to keep a positive mind. Oh, that's cool. So happy for you. Yeah, yeah, I'm literally one of the content creators who have been speaking out against Travis Scott, and a whole lot of people will understand why, while there are some who would leave a bunch of hate comments trying to defend the controversial rap artist himself. Do I work out? No, I don't, but if I become a extremely unhealthy overweight, I would definitely be doing that. Unless if I have a man in my life who would push me to the limits of working out all the time, then yeah, I would definitely be working out every day. Uh so yeah, understandably so. Yeah, if people are going to be asking me if I'm going to be wasting my V-bucks on Travis Scott if he were to come back, and I would stand by and proudly say that the answer is no, because I don't support the singer himself, especially for after all the things that he's done in the past. In fact, not only he should not be allowed to be making music anymore, but in fact he should be incarcerated for life for a whole lot of the miserable and terrible things that he's done to his fans, especially with the influence that he has brought onto a number of kids who have been listening to his materials. Yeah, and I ask these people, like, what in the hell has Travis Scott ever done to make you want to have so much respect for him and admire him so much, other than releasing a bunch of the same old rap music that we hear every single day, and listening to the music about nudity, sex, and drugs. That's literally the same thing that we hear in every rap material that we listen to every single day through the radio and iTunes and so on and so on. Uh, and I just so happen to have watched the documentary that's currently on Netflix right now, and I'm actually blown away with some of the things that I've been hearing about Travis Scott. It's not even funny. Like, there are multiple shorts and videos of how he's communicated with his fans, whether if they're on stage or if they attempt to do some crazy stunt, he would shout out and push them right to their limits and have them actually do it. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's his concert and it's supposed to be his responsibility to instruct all of his employees to make sure that the live event went swiftly and safely. And the rules are very simple. If you don't have a concert ticket, you don't get access. Period. And it's the security guard's responsibility to turn away that consumer or attendee, I wanted to say, and make sure that they don't crash into the concert. And yet, Travis Scott, on the other hand, told the guards to let everybody in, even though they did not pay for any sort of ticket, for any sort of amount of ridiculous amount of dollars that anybody could have spent. Ugh. Like, I have a brother who has a girlfriend who is a huge Taylor Swift fan, right? And I'm not for sure. I can't remember specifically how much she spent on Taylor's concert ticket, but the rules were pretty simple. If you have a concert ticket, the guards will let you in. But if you don't have a ticket, you're out the door. Plain and simple. And a lot of people would justifiably hold a Travis Scott for a whole lot of things that he should be accounted for. Not just for the concert, but for one of his fans to wind up being paralyzed after jumping off the balcony. And plus, he caught somebody trying to steal one of his sneakers, right? And he told his fans to beat the living snot out of this person. I don't know if it's an adult or a kid, but I'd imagine that some of the people who he has been commanding to beat the crap out of the thief might be underage. And I really do think that the messaging that he is influencing it towards his fans are 100% negative. Yeah, I'd imagine that it'll be $100, sometimes even more, depending on what sort of package that you're getting. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna send an invite link into the chat, and maybe this will be a lot easier. All right. So if you guys want to join the conversation, feel free to do so. Just as long as you're a supporter of the channel and that I know who you are. Because the last thing that I want is for somebody to crash in and to give me all this a bunch of nonsense hate speech defending the guy. Like, at this point, why should anybody be defending him after all that he's done? And why even bother involving him in the music industry? And I'm not just saying this as somebody from the conservative standpoint, but I do, however, stand by for so many of the people who have been victimized by the individual. And I even follow Sloan, who is a commentator and a live talk show host on YouTube, who in the past has been speaking out against the rap artists. And I do stand by with a lot of the things that he's been saying about Mr. Scott himself. Mm. So, if he were ever to return to the item shop in any shape or form, people do have the right to spend their money on whatever they want. But for all the rest of us, on the other hand, we're not going to waste a single dime at supporting this individual. And I don't ever intend to buy any of his music, by the way. All right, Jelly Duck, thanks for stopping in. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure if that one, if the link has been pinned, but I'm gonna try to do it on my phone. What the hell? All right. So I got it pinned now. Uh yeah, I don't know for certain if he is coming back August the 8th, but if he does, don't expect me to be wasting any of my money on the individual. Uh I have a whole lot of mixed feelings about this whole situation. Like, I can understand that people are going to be excited for his return, that they'll want to get his cosmetic. But however, this could potentially lead Epic Games to some major backlash against them, especially from the people who had been victimized while attending his concerts. Like, some of them have either had been beaten to death, some of them might have been trampled to death, left paralyzed, while they have friends and loved ones who have died while attending his events. But again, this is Epic Games that we're talking about, and supposedly, if they ever do decide to bring him back, that would majorly be profitable for them. And yet, that would extremely upset a whole lot of people who don't want to see his cosmetic return. And there had been some information in the past that states that they were never going to bring this guy back up until this very point. And yes, Travis Scott did serve jail time, and but that was all for a misdemeanor when he did that when he did that live event. Or wait, not that live event. It was after that live event he encouraged his fan to jump off the balcony. Was when he was arrested, and he served jail time for a misdemeanor and for endangering the welfare of his concert attendees. Frankly, I think he should have served more than what he had gotten. If anybody was going to be well aware that he was going to be repeating the same thing over and over again. A lot of musicians over the decade have a responsibility to instruct their employees and ensure that everybody who attends their events are provided safety and security, whether if it would be from theft, from any sort of injuries, or anything else. And I still stand by with every word that I would say against this individual. I admit that I have listened to rap music in the past, but many of those artists who I've listened to years ago have never gone to the extreme of doing a whole lot of the things that Mr. Scott has done. In fact, Will Smith, he was a rap singer back in the 90s and the early 2000s, if you guys remember those times. Will Smith, he was given major backlash after he assaulted one person on stage. That's one thing. But that was nothing compared to what Travis Scott has done in the past. How's it going, Brandon?
Hello.
How have you been?
Fine.
Okay,
Yo, this is the first time you ever done this.
actually not. I've done a Streamyard in the past, but it's been a long time since I've done this.
I did give you a shout-out video last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you do shout-out videos?
Yeah.
Talking about standalone shout-out videos.
Standalones, I believe so.
Yes. What's your favorite Looney Tune character?
Um, well, my favorite Looney Tune character is a Bugs Bunny.
My channel is all about the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I remember that, and I did see that you posted a video showing off your vintage collection of Looney Tunes cartoons that were available at one point on VHS.
Yes. They're public domain, so they're feel free to be uploaded.
Yeah, yeah, and I've been doing quite a bit of a binge watching of the Looney Tunes lately, especially with the older cartoons that
The
aired
unrestored.
years ago. And I'm talking
And,
about the ones that aired before Bugs Bunny and all the rest of the characters became a thing.
yeah, mine
Yeah, and I was really
1987.
amazed to see how it used to be before it was known to be the show or the cartoon show that it is now.
Yeah, I do full rips, but they're not live streams anymore. And one of the tapes, had 65 likes and only 30 minutes.
Oh, interesting.
It didn't seem liked.
Hmm.
My favorite is Red Weather and Coyote, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's the character that chases after the Roadrunner, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Add this, subscribe to your channel, and hit the bell.
Yeah, and I think you still follow my channel to this day, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I
that's
did
good.
follow you on. I did follow you on Twitter, by the way.
Yeah, I did. I do remember seeing you follow me on Twitter, which is now X, by the way, as a lot of people would know by now.
I did send you pictures on you. I used to send people pictures.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yes. I used to. I'm taking a break from my streams for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
You're you're a good user.
Yeah. I try my best.
I had 1699 by the way.
Yeah, I read that. And congrats on the follower base, by the way.
I'm almost at 1700.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Are you? Yep. This is the first time I ever been on your channel.
Mm. Yeah, I think so too. Although I have seen you in the chat in the past, but I don't think that we've ever collaborated together, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I did a 35-minute stream last night.
Oh, last night I didn't see the notifications for that.
I'm not doing open panels anymore.
Do what?
I'm pretty much done with open panels.
Ah, okay.
I usually talk about the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I remember your channel is focused on a whole lot of Looney Tunes content, and I did
Yes.
see that there's a video game out now where it's similar to Smash Brothers, but for this game, you play
It's
familiar Warner Brothers characters, including the
it's
Looney
only on
Tunes.
mobile. It's only on mobile.
Yeah, but you could actually get it on a console too.
I'm not really into the new game systems that much.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't really much played it though, but my brother-in-law actually does have it on his Xbox.
How long would this stream last?
Stream, maybe I'm targeting for about maybe an hour or less. I don't know, depending on if people are going to be joining the conversation.
I don't like going on panels when there's a lot of people.
Hmm. Yeah, I just thought that because of what has been going on in Fortnite, I figured that this would be an interesting conversation to have because people have been talking about you know who returning to Fortnite. I mean, I don't entirely stand by the decision, but I can understand that people are so anxious to get their hands on the cosmetic.
Yeah, I get more subscribers every time I go on a panel.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Do you say bad words enough on anything?
um, pretty much so off and on. And like, what can I say? I mean, this channel is marketed for adults, even though kids occasionally do tune in once in a while because they're that intelligent to make fake accounts.
My channel is like PG.
Yeah.
It's like PG.
Yeah, and I say this to a lot of content creators making similar content that I do. That if parents are going to be complaining about it, guess what? It's not your fault. It's the parents' fault. It's supposed to be their responsibility to protect their kids from such content, like the stuff that I'm posting. Because again,
Yes.
kids are really that intelligent to make fake accounts and fake their ages just to watch whatever content they want. In terms of Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, you name it.
Yeah, 100 million subscribers.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna get that many subscribers.
yeah, it's insane. Yeah, and surprisingly nowadays you're seeing a number of those famous original content creators receiving major backlash against them because of a lot of the skeletons that are coming right out of the closet for the first time in years. Like Colleen Ballinger, you name it.
Yeah, I do upload full cartoons, by the way, other than Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
Mainly novel tune cartoons from Paramount.
yeah, that's right. Mm,
And new cartoon characters coming for October.
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
For
and I've
Halloween,
do what?
there's a new. I'm gonna be starting posting Casper cartoons for October.
I haven't heard anything about any new cartoon shows coming out recently, but I have been watching Max's new DC cartoon, My Adventures with Superman.
Yep, there's a Friday the 13th and for October.
Hmm.
Yep, I don't do premieres that much anymore. No one ever shows up to my premieres.
Yeah, I
No
think
one.
some of it has to do with the notification systems on YouTube because, as everybody's well aware, those don't really work very well as much as they used to, and people are left out of the blue that there's specifically new content that's being posted or currently live streaming.
Yes, I used to not do. This is the
Yeah,
first time I've ever chatted with you.
yeah, and plus there are other content creators that many of us are working hard trying to support also, and it's also at the same time difficult trying to attend other people's live streams all at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, but for me, the simplest way is to cut ties with those who have been absent from the platform for a very long time, like say for about 2 or 3 months, maybe even more than that.
I usually don't like going on panels with this cussing.
Yeah.
Yes, I did do a live stream last night for only about half an hour.
Mm,
I might do only on Saturday nights
okay.
with one of my favorite users and talk about the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely be interesting to watch. I mean, it's nice to see longtime Looney Tunes fans post their videos and other content sharing their thoughts about the Looney Tunes franchise.
Yes,
Mm.
why be hashtag with me and my channel?
Yeah. So how long have you been a Looney Tunes fan, if you don't mind me asking?
Since about 2020 or so.
2020. Okay, so you haven't been a fan of Looney Tunes for that long. Okay. I mean, there's no problem with it. Like, there are so many people who are still discovering Looney Tunes for the first time, even so.
Yes.
Mm.
Why we had a live stream on my channel?
Do what?
Live stream on my channel.
Why stream on your channel? I'm
Why?
actually streaming on my channel.
It's usually like about on nighttime.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out sometimes when I get the opportunity to do so.
What about tonight
Sure.
on my channel?
Yeah, absolutely. If I get a chance, I'll definitely check it out.
No, we can hang out on my channel.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
What time you want to have a live stream with me?
Um, sure. All right, I'm gonna be ending this stream here because I definitely want to grab something to eat. So, thanks for tuning in, Brandon.
What time you want to have a live stream with me?
Uh, I don't know. What time works?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely tune in. However, you gotta remember that I always check in on Fortnite to see what's updated in the item shop before I do anything. But yeah, I'll definitely join you for the live stream.
Yep. We can hang out on Streamyard on my channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
Okay.
All right. So I'm definitely gonna be ending this live stream. So before we end it, I'm gonna say that again, people are free to spend their V-Bucks and or whatever they want to spend it on stuff, especially in terms of Travis Scott. But again, I'm not going to be one of those people. And Brandon, I'll definitely be joining your live stream later tonight, and hopefully I'll be able to make it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to you all. Big shout out to Brandon, Jelly Duck, and Tristan, and let's see, Venom, Bad Boy Gamer. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. So until the next time, catch you guys later.